Now let's take this story that is stopping the trend.
I've mentioned it before. Burna boys of this world, Ashake, all of them, Davido, we want to see you with one foundation or the other.
Now our mama be this no get another one. Now our mama be this
Now my mama be this
Why don't you advise all their governors to take 500 million naira every month aside to help the needy?
Remi Tinubu convert.
Oh, you are?
Every Saturday morning, my wife and I, we take akara and pap.
All right.
We support our mission. This is the position that we have taken.
Okay.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. Yet again, the First Lady Remi Tinubu is back on the trend. This time around, is no longer talking to Nigeria graduates to fry akara, kuli or corns. Now, he's calling on Nigeria celebrity, person like Davido, Ashake, and Burna Boy to stop buying expensive car. Instead, use their money to help the community and, do all kinds of good things that a husband is supposed to be doing. But before we dive to the main topic, I want you guys to watch when he was saying it. Then we give you Nigeria reaction. We'll be right back.
Nigeria is a great country. We have a lot of wealthy people, but our priorities are different. And I think it's high time we started helping those who need help in the country. I want to appeal to our young ones in the entertainment industry. I've mentioned it before, and I will use Akon, a music icon who does a lot of great charity work. They make the Burna boys of this world, Ashake, all of them, Davido. We want to see you with one foundation or the other, helping the poor with your money. Not just good cars are good. A Maybach is good, Rolls Royce is good, but still, you can still help. There are pepper sellers, there are vegetable sellers, there are okra sellers, melon sellers, akara, kuli. Akara is delicious. I can tell you that.
Yes.
Now, you listen to what the president's wife said. He's saying that Burna Boy, Davido, Ashake should emulate Akon, and they should start using their money for welfare. They should start buying big cars. Is that a bad advice? No. But before we give you our own opinion, I want you guys to listen to our Rise TV News reaction towards the viral video. We'll be right back.
This comes weeks after her akara controversy and has sparked yet another debate, with Nigerians pointing to the fact that the First Lady is placing the burden of poverty reduction on celebrities rather than squarely on government policy. Burna Boy, Davido, and Ashake all have foundations and already give back significantly. So Nigerians online are asking why the First Lady is telling these musicians to help the poor, while the government that has presided over record food inflation and economic hardship continues to describe itself as delivering on its mandate. And I'll take some reactions. Gona wrote on X, wait, so Davido and Burna Boy are now the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs. Are we paying taxes to Spotify and Apple Music or to the federal government? If the burden is too heavy for you people, I beg, resign. Make we give the country to music producers to manage. All right. Jeffrey wrote on X, oh, that's very good and fair by the First Lady. But a month ago, some funds were used to acquire vehicles for APC women leaders in some states in their own names. Why wasn't that fund also channeled into their foundation or any other foundation as well? Food for thought here. I mean, they're not going to leave this APC car donation from the First Lady. You know how I'm coming to you before I take more reactions really quickly.
Okay, thank you so much for this. And I think that first comment, you are wicked for that and hilarious.
Yes.
But on a serious note, though, The First Lady was talking about how people can contribute. And to be honest, first instance, there's nothing wrong with asking well-meaning Nigerians to help, because the reality on ground is that there are a lot of poor people, there are a lot of people that are suffering, and the 1% of the 1% do not reflect the true state of what people are going through if you go to the hinterlands. And so we have people, even without asking them, Burna Boy has a foundation, Davido has a foundation, Wizkid. These people are Nigerians who never forget where they are from and continue to give back. So I think beyond, before she asked, they've already done it. So here is the big thing. A lot of, if not all of these people achieved this success in spite of, despite, and against all odds. Nigeria cannot boast to say that they contributed significantly to a lot of the young people who have made a success of themselves and because of that are able to give back to their nation. And this is where we should be thinking about. What I would like for the government to do is to think, how can we raise more people who can give back to their country because of the investments that the nation has made in them? How can we create music academies for young people like Davido so that we can have the next rising star who is not trying to pay from a pocket that's already dry to be able to make it in life? The tech bros that we talk about who are also giving back to their nation, how can we provide an enabling environment for them to thrive so that we can have more young people who are prosperous enough to pay taxes that the government can then use to look after its people and not have to solicit for these people to come back and give back to a society that was not instrumental to making who they are. And so today, I celebrate those who, against all odds, despite how Nigeria has failed them by not supporting their dreams, by providing an enabling environment, to say thank you for that. And to then pose a challenge to the government that you can see the benefit of raising and tapping into the potential of young people. Can we invest beyond rhetoric, beyond talk shops? Can we invest so that we can have more young people who can come back to contribute to their own country? This is what we're asking for. Nigerians have bright stars, bright minds, people who can come back and do great things. We're not here to just ask them for money. We're saying that what can Nigeria do to ensure that we have more people who can contribute significantly to the nation? And this is not a joking matter. It won't take beans. It won't take akara. It won't take kuli kuli.
All right. I'd like to take comments from Leke, because we told you we'll be reading your comments. This person wrote on Leke, I don't think there is anything wrong in asking for support from well-to-do Nigerians. The challenge is this. What is the government doing that is making it difficult for her to cater for her citizens' needs? Setting up a charitable organization is not just the challenge. How will they carry this out with ease, considering the high costs of commodities? Let the government also do their part to make life easier. But the plea from the First Lady is a welcome request. I wish for a balance from the government also. Hashtag what's trending. All right, this is from our viewers on Leke. Thank you for your comments.
We appreciate her, Mama. Mommy, if it's the Ferrari and the other exotic cars, Mommy, but you have gold now. You have trinkets.
All right.
You have
No, but Mommy gives a lot.
No, okay. She can also sell her gold and trinkets to be able to give more.
All right.
Secondly, the car they bought for
highlighted
APC
that,
women,
yes.
And they can go and sell all
They
of
should
them.
sell it, yes. Very good.
But the last point I want to give Oji. Mommy said they gave 50,000 for a carousel. Mommy, the problem is now that money cannot even pay for WAEC or GMD.
All right.
So please, they should also increase that so that we're able to pay for WAEC.
I'm already a Remi Tinubu convert.
Oh, you are?
Every Saturday morning, my wife and I, we take akara and pap.
All right.
We support our nation. This is the position that we have taken.
Okay.
However, I think the basic point is she's talking about giving back to society. Because Davido, Ashake, and Burna Boy. Burna Boy has a school, a training school, for a football academy. Davido gives out about 200 million every year from his foundation. Ashake Empowerment Education Foundation is supporting education and hygiene. But the whole idea to give back to society, to support government, is about civic duty and responsibility. And I think that she's right on that score. And it's at all levels. It doesn't mean the people who ride Maybach and Rolls Royce alone. Even at Rufai is giving back already.
Yeah.
So you can give back at any level whatsoever. And I think that's the message that everyone should take away.
All right.
Support community, give back, so that all of us can have that. After all, African philosophy is about Ubuntu.
Ubuntu. Now our mama be this so no get another one. Now our mama be this
Now my
so.
mama be this so.
Now you listen to what the Arise TV News said. So now, as the Ashake came out, said, the mother of the nation, I love you so much. But this one, when they say, me Burna, Ashake, Davido, and the Nigerian celebrities to start using their money. But for him, I want you guys to listen to what he said.
Yes, I saw our mother, the mother of the nation, Auntie Remi Tinubu's video this morning, advising Davido, Burna Boy, Ashake, instead of them buying big cars, to try and emulate Akon and use the money for charity. Auntie Remi is my favorite auntie, favorite first lady ever in this country. I love Auntie Remi from the days of our Senate. But Auntie, our first lady, Her Excellency, ma. Before I go further, you are the one that asked the state governors to buy women leaders in their states brand new jeeps, APC women leaders. Those money too could have helped this granite seller, pepper sellers, akara sellers. Those money that you said they should use to buy jeeps for APC women leaders in their various states, the money can help the poor people in the state. And Auntie, as majority of the states are APC states, why don't you advise all their governors to take 500 million naira every month aside to help the needy, to help the poor in their various states? If you tell them, they will do it. Tell them, Davido and Burna Boy and Ashake, all of them, they've been trying in their own way. The governors that add their money to should do more, ma.
Now here comes the moment. Some people will say, oh, you never see anything good about what this president and the president's wife is saying. You guys lie. You know that I love Nigeria, my country, that I'm faithful, loyal, and honest to the country. That's why I'm giving you guys honest gist, and you will never get it from somewhere else. Now, the president's wife said that Nigerian celebrities should stop living their flamboyant life, expensive life, instead cut down their expenses by using their hard-earned money that they should have used to buy a car that would please them. They should start using it to help the community. If you hear that kind of thing, you say, it's a good thing for those of you that are supporting the First Lady and the APC and Bola Tinubu. But for those of us that are transparent, the mere patriotic Nigeria, who see black and call it black, who see white and call it white, who see the fairness, equities, and justice in this nation. If Bola Tinubu or the wife of the president really want these people to cut down their expenses, that after working so hard to accumulate this wealth, they should stop buying expensive car. They too, at least they are not using their own hard-earned money now. They are using the Nigerian resources to enrich themselves. Person like President Bola Tinubu, the numbers of cars that work with President Bola Tinubu anytime he move, minimum, I'm saying minimum is 80, sometimes 120 cars. I'm not saying that 30, minimum 80 to 120 vehicles is on the road moving with Bola Tinubu. You are seeing the convoy. He did not tell her husband that we should stop living extravagant life. Instead of that money we are using to buy yachts, buy all kinds of planes, enriching our child, enriching our family, why can't we just reduce the numbers of cars? This money, we should channel it to somewhere else. The same first lady was the first lady that told all APC women leader is going to buy them SUV cars. He did not say there's no need, let's use these SUV cars. We're talking about money of over 80 million. We can use it to develop a school or work on the existing healthcare. No. The hard-earned money of Burna Boy, Davido, and Ashake is what is meant to feast Nigeria. Just as you are seeing, this is the convoy of the president. He didn't end there. Now, this is a separate video of the convoy of the first lady that is advising Ashake to stop buying expensive cars, that they should be using their money to feast Nigeria. This is her convoy. You see the convoy that is walking or following or blowing or guiding the first lady. Not one car, not two, not three. We are talking about Prado, SUV, all kinds of bulletproof car, Escalade, all of them, Sarin, Nilos. He's more than 30, following her. Now, for their supporters, you might say, oh, it's the president, he have right for convoy. Oh, it's the first lady, he have right for convoy. Me, I'm not saying anybody don't have right for convoy. What about their son? This is Shein Tinubu. Shein Tinubu convoy is even more than the state governor convoy. We are talking about all arms of the government is working behind and in front, beside Shein Tinubu, escorting and guiding him. This is Shein Tinubu convoy. Now, you see them. He's not saying that his family can cut down the expenses to help Nigeria with the same resources and taxpayer of Nigeria. No. Burna Boy, Ashake, and Davido write music, sleepless night, going from show to show, exhausting their energy, cracking their brain, to perform. They pay them. Now, if it's time for them to also buy their dream car, live in their dream house, no, don't do that. Use your money for NGO to help people. Or you want to talk about the daughter of the first lady, the Yaloja of market women. You want to talk about a convoy. Or you want to talk about their houses that they are buying abroad for their children. They are not cutting expenses. You will see people will say, don't forget, what he meant is that Akon is doing it. Akon don't tie federal road. Akon is only doing NGO and the empowerment program like what Burna Boy is already doing through VDM. Burna Boy is doing it already. That's why I love Whiskey though. If now Whiskey they tell this kind of thing, if I don't tweet, reply them. That's why she deliberately removed Whiskey out of the scheme. Because Whiskey, that one not care. He go tweet, he go talk. Now the resources of Nigeria is to buy convoy, buy SUV, numbers of them to protect them. Anyway, I don't want to say much so that people will not say, hey, I don't like what you're saying. Oh, I rest my case here. I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment section. Do you think our advice is good? Moving from telling graduates that if you are looking for a job, there is no job my husband can give to you. In as much we promise you people 1 million job, but it's either you become a military or go and sell corn, agbado, or kuli kuli. Now that if you eventually don't sell that and God bless you, you work so hard, you make money. So don't use your money to enrich yourself. Use your money to help the society. While they are using their money to help the women in their political campaign. Using Nigeria resources to buy SUV for the Senate. Using Nigeria resources to buy SUV for the women leaders in their party. Using Nigeria resources to buy all kinds of things to enrich themselves. You will hear borrow, loot, borrow, loot, borrow, loot. The question is, what do you think about the first lady, the advice that is given to Burna Boy, Davido, and Ashake? What's your thought about it? Please let me know in the comment section. Please ensure that you subscribe. If you do, turn on your notification bell so that you wouldn't miss out on future posts. Until we meet again. Bye.